We're getting there. And we should do vocal exercises. A-I-O-U.
No, I don't do that.
A-I-O-U.
I don't know.
So then the mariachi band starts playing, and then that's when you eat the yogurt. Hello everyone, and welcome to Between Two Flames. This is a show about marketing and advertising presented to you by Flint Group in Fargo, North Dakota. This show also fulfills a wish I once made to a genie. I'm Kris Kerzman, and today I'm very glad to have President of the United States, Jodi Duncan, joining us. Jodi, I understand that you have quite the Twitter following.
I mean, I'm overqualified to be President of the United States. So just to correct you, I'm President of Flint Group. And, Kris, I'm your boss.
Huh, well, geez, Jodi, that's not what it says here. Yeah, actually that is what it says here. Well, that makes a lot of sense considering that this show is brought to you by Flint Group. So how many electoral votes does it take to become president of Flint Group? Did you have to win Ohio?
Do you just not get this?
Well, I mean, maybe we should skip ahead. A lot of these questions are about tariffs. So should I maybe just skip those, or?
Yeah, can we just get on to the real interview? I'm running out of time. This isn't really a watch, okay. It's a rubber band.
All right. I think we'll start by, we have some questions that have been provided by our interns.
Okay.
So Jodi, tell me, what does it take to be a good leader in business or otherwise?
So good leaders probably are the same, whether it's in business or otherwise, as you said. People want to be inspired. They want to be respected. They want to know what's going on. So good communication is a huge asset to good leadership. And I think really good leaders hire people that are smarter than they are.
I believe that. So Jodi, in one of your blog posts, you used the B word in reference to how one should act in the workplace. Talk a little bit about that and maybe why there's a bad way to be a B word and a good way to be a B word.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a bad way and a good way to be a B word, but women that are assertive and decisive, and a lot of the things that make women good leaders, or if they're aggressive, will get tagged with, what'd you say, the B word,
right?
And part of the challenge with it is, to some degree, you just have to accept it. So if you're going to be a female in leadership positions or be really visible, that comes along, unfortunately, with the territory. And women get dubbed the B word for things that a man would never be criticized for. So part of it is just accepting it as maybe not such a negative thing. Maybe if we look at it more as a compliment, it's a easier way to handle it.
The B word means like maybe you're onto something.
Maybe. You're onto something.
You're onto something.
Maybe you're the B word.
Maybe. I don't think you're a B word.
Thank you. It doesn't bother me anymore.
Did that arise from like a real? Did someone
say that about me?
Openly tell you, or did somebody said that about you? Or?
It's really common, not necessarily about me, but probably. I think even as in my younger years, when I was really trying to establish myself in my career, I know that was said. And over time, it didn't bother me. It used to bother me a lot. But when I talk to other women in business and other women leaders, it's not uncommon at all to hear that at that level, unfortunately. So we maybe just have to look at it differently.
You've shared a lot of wisdoms over the years from your fellow women in business. What's your favorite advice to give to women in business or in general?
So the women in business concept, and I think what people really appreciate about it, is a lot of women share the same challenges in work and in life. And what seems to strike the strongest chord is other women criticizing each other and not supporting each other. And when I've written different articles about that, that seems to get the most response, is how women can better support each other in business and in life in general, and not have such a negative response to each other.
All right, so we've got one last thing that we want to take you through, Jodi. So you're pretty awesome and like a strong woman, and so we've assembled some other Jodis. And
do you mean like physically strong or mentally strong?
Both.
Okay.
So what we've done is we've assembled some Jodis, and you can tell us if you think you would beat them at arm wrestling. Okay.
Let's go.
Famous Jodis, can you beat them at arm wrestling? The first is Full House star Jodie Sweetin.
100% I got that.
You got her?
100%.
You beat her?
Yeah, pretty sure.
What was her catchphrase on the show? Did she have a catchphrase? Did they give her one?
What you talking about?
Talking about Willis?
Was she one of the You Got It dudes?
That's Mary Kate.
That was Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen. Okay.
You got it, dudes.
You got it, dude. Full House. Second is, everyone should recognize her. That's Jodie Foster, believe an Academy Award winner. She was in Silence of the Lambs. That was a nice film.
Yeah, she was
Real
amazing.
nice.
She was an FBI agent.
She was, yes.
Well trained.
Extremely tough.
Well trained. She probably could beat me.
I think she could probably beat you too. Next up is Jodie Whittaker. This is for our British fans out there. Jodie was recently named, if you don't watch Doctor Who, Jodie was recently
Never
named.
even heard of it.
Oh, it's a British TV show. Science fiction. She gets in a box and she travels in time and solves mysteries. Anyway,
Is it a cartoon?
it's, nope, that's a person.
Okay, got it.
Live action. What do you think? You think you
I
could beat her?
really like her hair.
Yeah, she's dynamite.
I don't know. She looks like she's got a pretty big bicep there. I think she could beat me.
You're right, she would beat you. All right, next up, this is acclaimed author Jodi Picoult.
Easy. I got it.
You got her? Sorry, Jodi. Next, do you recognize this Jodi?
No.
This is Jodi
She is
Benson.
a singer.
She is, and maybe you can tell from her outfit that she's wearing there, she was the voice of Ariel on The Little Mermaid. She also sang the...
Oh, that was a cartoon. Yeah.
People are where the people are.
You know who I liked in that show?
The crab.
Ursula.
Was she a good bee or a bad bee?
She was a bad
She
bee.
was a pretty bad bee.
And she was really good at it. I feel like I
really
could beat
good.
that Jodi, but I feel like Ursula probably could beat me. Arm wrestling?
Yeah, she had some guns.
Yeah. You know who I could beat in arm wrestling, Kris?
Who?
You.
Let's do it. I hear we're out of time. Sorry, Jodi. Next time. And please join us next time for Between Two Flames, right here on wherever you're watching it.